seasoned glory green beans out the can. Just so good. I'm gonna finish all of these before I even start the video. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. For those that are new, welcome to my channel. If you have just scrolled on this video, as you have read by today's title, hold on. As you have read by today's title, I'm going to be doing a mukbang, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just going to be talking. I don't know if I consider it a rant or maybe it's more of a vent. But just talking about my experience in the single life right now, currently. And clearly, before I even start this video, this food is going to be gone because I already ate the meat. I ate the meat as I waited on my baked potato to get done. And I just demolished these green beans. So, and don't judge me for using ketchup on my baked potato. I don't like sour cream. So, I just use shredded cheese, bacon bits, salt, pepper, butter, and ketchup. But anyway, so I wouldn't say this feeling just came over me, but I've been having this feeling or these feelings for a while now. And just a disclaimer, like, I enjoy being single. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy being single. I'm enjoying the single life. This is just a time of reflection, getting to know me more, getting to love me more, and build my relationship with God, all of that. So I understand that this season in my life is very much needed for what's to come. Period. But you know how you be single or you get out of a relationship and you question like when you will ever find that relationship that's actually worth being in. Don't get me wrong, no relationship is perfect. I know that people are going to go through ups and downs, but when you go through a relationship with someone and then you end up ending it for whatever reason, you start to reflect on the relationship as a whole. And lately, that's what I've been doing. I've been single for well, it's not but I've been single for a year now. And during this time, I have been able to reflect a lot on that past relationship, my role in that past relationship, things that occurred in that relationship. And that's not to rehash anything, but now that I'm single, it has made me think about the next relationship I'm going to get in and what I need to work on before I dive into another relationship. Because honestly, I'm 27 years old, and I would consider this relationship I just got out of to be my first long-term relationship. Because prior to that, when I was 19, I dated somebody, and that was for like a year or so. But I was a late bloomer. I didn't really start talking to guys or letting guys know that I liked them until way after high school. And so, like, when it comes to relationships, my experience with dating and being in a relationship is very limited. But I have learned so much in this past relationship to where I don't want to be in a relationship right now. But then I have my days where I question, like, how long will I be single? And, you know, in my near future, like, am I going to get married? Am I going to have kids? Am I going to have, you know, just a family? And I find myself getting discouraged and overwhelmed simply because I don't know what the future holds. But the future is out of our control. The future is out of my control. Only God knows what's going to happen. Only God knows when it's the right time for me to date again. Only God knows, when I'm ready. And until then, I want God to continue working in me, through me, and for me, so that I can prepare myself for the person that's meant to be my person, and vice versa.
Period.
Because I feel like, say God was to send me somebody right now, somebody that was sent by him, I would not be ready for it, for the simple fact I still have some things that I need to work on within myself. And right now, I don't feel like I should be committing my time and my energy into nobody else. Because nowadays, all people do is waste your time. They talk a good talk. And when you are striving to be led by the Spirit, looks are basically like a plus or a bonus, an add-on, like a bonus feature when you go and you purchase a new car or whatever. When you go and purchase a new car, of course you want the car to have all of the basic features that it needs to operate, that it needs to run. And other side features may be like a backup camera, Bluetooth, being able to talk to your camera, or not talk to your camera, being able to talk to the car responds to you. All of that is like extra features or whatever. So when it comes to me figuring out who I want to be in a relationship with, looks are important. Don't get me wrong, looks are important, but at the same time, looks are not my go-to.
Why you always lying?
I feel like I have grown this past 2020 year. In my time of being single, during that time, what I feel myself starting to crave is someone who has the same mindset as me. Now, I wanted that before, but like this is like really important to me right now, present day. Like I want somebody that has the same mindset as me. Someone who is led by God, not just someone that say they love God, but somebody that's striving to live their life purposefully in the way God would intend them to live it. Like I don't need somebody extra that is just an add-on, just to be saying that I'm in a relationship. But lately I just been finding myself like, Kadisha, you're gonna be single forever. You're not gonna have any kids. You're not gonna get married. In my apartment, I sit in my apartment all day, every day, and I'm content with living by myself. And like I said, I'm content with being single. But I sit in my apartment all day, every day. And sometimes I just be wanting to, scream because it's like, I don't have not one person that I can think of outside of my family, outside of the people that I talk to every single day, that I can just call up just to keep me company. I have nobody for my own. Just to hear somebody else's voice other than the voice that's in my head all day, because it's quiet in here. I don't have nobody to talk to. So I think that's when my mind started racing and I started questioning myself. It's like, Kadisha, how long are you going to be in this season of singleness? And then I had to catch myself and be like, that's just the enemy. That's just the devil. That's just the devil trying to conjure up these thoughts in your head, make you feel like you're invisible, you're not seen, you're not going to have a future with nobody, no kids, no family, whatever. And then I have to sit back and I have to pray about it and tell God, like, Lord, I understand that right now, where you have me at in life, this is all part of your plan. It's not part of my plan. It's part of your plan. And what we have to realize is that what we feel like we should have, who we should be with, when we should do certain things, our time frame is not the same as God's time frame. God can set aside us for something so much better than we could have ever imagined before, but we're just so quick to want to have things done on our time and expect things to be the way we plan them out. And right now I'm just prayerful and working on being patient and being like, look, God, I know He out there. I know He out there waiting on me.
What are you waiting for, huh? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
But in the meantime, I want you to work on me. I want you to work on him. So when we do meet, I'm ready, not only mentally, but emotionally, spiritually. And he's ready mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And together, we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it work with him, with God being the foundation of it. So, I don't know. When you don't have friends and you antisocial, you're an introvert like me, all you have is time. All you have is time to think, to overthink, to hear these voices in your head. These voices tell you lies. You believe these lies. You act on these lies. And I am here to tell y'all that if you're single right now, you're going through your season of singleness, just be patient, be prayerful, ask God for guidance. Ask God to reveal the things that you don't see in yourself that He does see. Ask Him to grant you that love that He has for you that you may be lacking in yourself, because God's love for us is better than any love that anybody on this earth can give us. His love is unconditional, and to be honest, we'll tell somebody all day that we love them unconditionally. But to be honest, we have conditions on our love. Let somebody piss you off. Let the closest person to you that you expect not to do something. Trust me, you're going to act a certain way towards them. You're going to talk a certain way towards them. Your feelings going to be hurt. We're human. That's natural. But God, He's such a forgiving God. He's such a loving God. He loves us unconditionally despite what we do on a daily basis. So I'm learning to try to find that balance of having unconditional love for people and things in general, and to build that love within myself, because if I don't love myself, I'm not going to know how to allow other people to love me or for me to love somebody else. yeah, I don't want to make this a too long video, but that was on my heart, and I just got tired of listening to that little voice in my head. So I was like, maybe I should make a video on this, get some content out. Or maybe I should make a video on this, and hopefully it helps somebody. That if you're single and you're currently waiting on somebody, you're pursuing somebody and it's not going as planned, maybe that's just a sign that that's not the person you should be with, or it's just not the right time. Being single does not mean that something is wrong with you. Being single does not mean that you'll never be able to find somebody. Being single is just all about learning yourself, loving yourself, doing the things that you love, finding new things that you may love, and spending your time with the people that mean the most to you, to fill that void of being lonely. Because I get it. I get lonely sometimes. I be bored. I be wanting to call people up. You know, hell, I even think about times when I was in a relationship and the good days and doing things and stuff like that. But you have to remember, things end for a reason. And just because you think about the past or think about your past, your ex or whatever, don't go back.
Don't do it, bloodbath!
Because they're an ex for a reason. So yeah, I'm single. I'm gonna be single for a while. I know in God's timing, He will have that man of God for me. And until then, I'm gonna continue to pray that God works on me. God does what, somebody calling me. God works on me. God instill things in me and reveal things in me that I may not even understand or know that's in me, that can help strengthen me and mold me into a better person for my person. So if you all enjoyed that video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Let me know any other videos you all like to do. I know this wasn't, I don't know, this wasn't like planned. This was like spare the moment type thing, and I was already warming up my food. I said, oh, let me get my camera out, and maybe I'm gonna film a little mukbang, however you say it. I got skin on my finger that needs to come out. Film a little mukbang and just talk about this that was on my heart, because I don't talk about a lot of stuff. It be a lot of stuff that go on in my head. I be wanting to vent. I talk out loud to God. Hold on, y'all. My mom called me twice after I ignored the first call. But yeah, I don't usually do mukbangs or whatever. But if I decide to do them in the future, they'll be planned out a little bit more. But I was hungry, and you get what you get. So again, if you all like that video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And turn on your post notifications. If I do decide to do more mukbangs, what type of topics I should talk about, any suggestions. I'm very laid back. I'm a very subtle person or whatever. But that doesn't mean that I can't talk about certain things. I can't give my own opinion on certain things. And for those that do view my videos or whatever, interact with me. Tell me what you want to see. Comment. Do something. But I'm going to keep doing what I do. I'm getting full. I'm not about to eat any more of this. I probably am, but I don't want it right now. But yeah, I'll see y'all in my next video. I'm about to call my mom back.